Greetings from Tokyo, my dear friends. This is Daisuke, and I very much hope that this video finds you well and in very good spirits wherever you are in the world. And today, if you don't mind, I would very much like to continue on our journey and exploration through the great set released by the Criterion Collection early this year, 2020, the Blu-ray set, which is called The Complete Films of Agnes Varda. And today, if you don't mind, I would like to focus in on that disc, the 14th disc, which is called Program 14. It is given the title Here and There. So this Program 14 is given the title Here and There. This is a very apt title because the work that we find as part of this Program 14 by the Criterion Collection is called Decidela, or Agnès Decidela Varda. The phrase Decidela is in between Agnès and Varda, so it's written out as Agnès Decidela Varda. This can be, this phrase decidela, I understand, can be translated into English perhaps as, say, here and there, or sometimes from here to there, or from here, from there. Sometimes we see the title of this work as Agnes Varda, from here to there, sometimes expressed in English. But here we have this work, which is Decidela. This is a collection of episodes, 5-part television documentary series. As I say, 5 episodes each approximately 45 to 46 minutes, again made for television. This is Agnes Varda on an Agnes Varda journey throughout her life and throughout the world, meeting various people that she knows or meeting people for the first time. As I say, she is traveling from place to place. Sometimes she is visiting people. Sometimes people are visiting her. Sometimes she is touring a particular work of hers that is being shown somewhere. Sometimes she is visiting a particular art exhibition or conversing or discussing aspects of art and philosophy with fellow artists, fellow filmmakers, fellow or other people that she knows in the art and academic world, or people that she meets along the way for the first time and gets into conversations with. And again, this is that kind of journey through the landscape of the visual medium in a way that Agnes Varda does so well, in that charming, intellectually curious, and honest and earnest way that she always presents her materials. This is Decidela, or Agnes Decidela Varda. And that is so apt too, because these episodes, these 5 episodes, they are globe-trotting, and they go from place to place in what we understand when we read it on paper anyway to be this, in essence, this epic journey all over the world, basically. But it never feels like anything but an intimate journey by Agnes Varda along the way. And that way, it keeps us as viewers close to her while she is on this journey and while she is telling us how she feels and the details along the way and the people that she meets, random encounters that turn into these genuine connections of human beings. And we understand that Agnes Varda does that so well and with such grace and warmth and beauty and precision, while showing us something about herself. And so it becomes a double thing, right? That we see in Agnes Varda's works. Not only is the camera focused in on the people and the place and the perspectives and what it is they bring to the ideas of art and cinema and life. But also it turns on herself and becomes this self-exploration, as well as being another way of presenting herself and who she is, and also sharing some intimate details about her outlook and viewpoints on life and the people that she meets, and the people that and those close intimates that form part of her inner circle, and how she interacts with them, how they interact with her, and how she engages with art, how art engages with her, and is always personal, always real, always true, thus leading more towards the conclusion, which we have been suggesting since many a past video, that Agnes Varda equals cinema, or cinema equals Agnes Varda, which is another way to say that everything she makes is, in essence, an expression of herself, either her outlook or viewpoint on the world, or her way in which she is trying to present herself to the world, that is, to us, as we are watching these 5 episodes unfold. They are so wonderfully paced as well. If we think about the entirety of these episodes, again, 5 episodes multiplied by 45 or 46 minutes, the running time given by the Criterion Collection here is 235 minutes for the entire series. So that's 5 episodes in total, leading to 235 minutes. So that might seem like a lot, but they are presented in these less than 1 hour episodes, and so you can watch them on an episode per episode to episode basis and still follow along. It's also great too because you can take your time with them, and I would actually encourage you, if you haven't seen these episodes yet, to really take your time with the episodes here, d'ici de là, because you don't want it to stop. You just want it to go on and on and on, and just want to see the various people that she meets. I mean, one of the really fun things about many of Varda's past works, for instance, 101 Nights as an example, back in the mid-1990s, is all the people that she is able to meet, and all the people that she knows, and all the people that therefore appear in her works. This is one of the fun aspects of many of Varda film. In this series, in this 5-part series, we see Varda meet and discuss and talk to many different figures of the filmmaking environment and landscape that make for utterly compelling watch because of the types of conversations that they engage in between them and Varda. And some of the people that we meet along the way, these are just among the greatest artists of modern cinema. And here they are sitting down with Varda, having one-on-one conversations. And it's cinema, it's the cinema world, it's the art world, it's the acting world, it's the performance theater world, it's the world of photography and the like. And also it's not just the world of art, but it's the people that she meets, various interviewers, strangers that might happen to she meet in the street, but maybe through some set of circumstances she finds herself together with, and things of that nature. And so the gathering of people that are at this heart and soul of this particular set of episodes is fascinating and wonderful and heartwarming. And not just that, but the stories that we get to hear from these people makes them so human and so engaging, thus making the entire thing 1000% accessible, thus making me feel like I don't want it to end. I want this journey by Agnes Varda to keep going and going and going. Along the way, as I say, we see her gift, her craft, her skill when it comes to meeting people and focusing in on the details and the warmth and the gestures and the idiosyncratic, quirky things that make us who we are as human beings. And emphasizing these, and by emphasizing these, she is in essence emphasizing their humanness and thus our humanness by sharing in these details with us, and the reactions that she, I'm sure, hopefully, we will feel, thus creates this human connection. And so it's all operating on this notion of the humanist approach to people, place, and things that we have seen Varda do time and time and time again. And we also have these wonderful quirks of Varda's outlook in cinema and filmography, and also art and photography and the like. And we therefore along the way get to have a great sense of her as an artist, not just in the way she talks with other artists, but also in discussions of how her art is being shown in various modes and venues around the world, and how people react to her as a filmmaker and as an artist as she is traveling the world and meeting these people in this way. So this is a kind of an overarching, almost magnum opus type of work from Varda that remains key in the Varda universe because of its intimacy and warmth and depth, but also its scope, because once you realize just the extent to which she has traveled the world for purposes of this particular program, it boggles the mind. It really is it's mind-boggling and staggering, and it's utterly, utterly impressive. So this is another essential look into the life and outlook and energy of Varda and the people that she is surrounded by, and the people that she meets, and the conversations that they have, and how those conversations show us a little bit of insight into who she is, but also who they are, and thus hopefully maybe who we are as well. So this is the 5-part episodic television series, documentary television series, this epic journey on an intimate Varda scale and nature. When I say this, I mean an intimate nature where Varda shows us the humanist, earnest, and sincere outlook that she has as expressed through her filmography and through her works. So this is Decidela, Agnès Decidela Varda. Indeed, here and there, indeed. When it comes to this particular program, we get no supplemental information or other supplements accompanying these 5 episodes. We get the 5 episodes themselves that are presented each in their own, so you can select episode 1 and then episode 2, episode 3, episode 4, and episode 5. And I think that's really good because each episode serves as its own little journey and story, because they go to different places and she meets different people within a particular episode. And so I think, and you don't necessarily have to go in order, although that's probably the best way to go in terms of the order of the episodes, from 1 all the way to 5. But this is all to say that you can watch it all in one sitting, or you can watch them per episode, or you can even stop along the way, although perhaps the best way to enjoy this, I think, might be on an episode-to-episode basis. Simply because there is so much information that is given per each episode, and so many places that she goes to, and so many different people that she meets, that it might be easier to keep track of everything that goes on if one takes it on an episode-by-episode basis. That is, say, for example, watch one episode and then maybe take a little bit of time before watching the next episode, and the same thing for the third episode, etc. So there's no need to rush it, although there is also this lovely sense of wanting more. It's like when one episode stops, you just want to go to the next one, because it's that much fun and engaging and charming to see where she will go next, where Varda will go next, and who it is she will meet. And especially from a film enthusiast perspective, to get a sense of the filmmaker or film artist or actor or actress that she meets in a particular episode, that is in and of itself so exciting. And the conversations that are had, wow. So that is to say that it might be a good idea to watch them on a per episode basis, but it's also so tempting. I know this, my friends, I know this. It's also so tempting to watch them all in one sitting because they are that much fun and that much engaging and enveloping, and they are truly you get absorbed into the world, and that's how fulfilling it is to watch this. So however you decide to engage with this work, in any event, I strongly recommend it, strongly. As I say, there are no supplements, but that is still okay because you can still enjoy what is written in the various writings that are included in the set. So with that, my friends, this is the work, the television documentary work, which is from 2011, Agnès de la Varda, the 5-episode series, again, each about 45 to 46 minutes. Utterly essential. You've got to check it out if you can. Agnès de la Varda, 2011, which is the presentation found here and there, program 14. Okay, my friends, so that's it for now. And so until we meet again, please be happy and healthy and well, and please keep on watching a lot of great movies. Thank you so much, as always, for your time. I really appreciate it. Stay strong, stay safe, and cheers.